Hello and welcome to NKTelco Sports. We are here at Sidney High School where the Wapakoneta Redskins take on the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Sweeterman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, Kogi Plumbing, NKTelco Sports, NKT Productions, and First National Bank. Hello again and welcome to Sidney, Ohio. My name is Greg Burning. Alongside me, Ben Ayers. Ben, the Sidney Yellow Jackets come in with a 12-7 record tonight with the visitors from Wapak at 11-8.
As you said, two very similar records are coming in tonight, and also sitting in similar situations as Wapak's lost their last 3 games and Sidney lost their last 2. And as we're winding down, only a couple games left till tournament gets started, so each team trying to build some momentum as the tournament season's approaching.
Should be a good matchup here between the two. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the first serve. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Sweeterman Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Sweeterman purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Welcome back to Sidney High School as we get the first set underway. Wapakoneta takes the first pass across. They're going to be called for a net violation. We'll quickly catch up on our rosters. Starting for the Yellow Jackets, number 1, Alina Kindle. Number 2, Abby Nuss. Number 13, back serving, Peyton Boshears. Number 10, Allie Spangler. Number 14, Ariel Snyder. And number 23, Allie Herrick. And we'll get you caught up on Wapak here as soon as we can, as the kill is knocked home there by number 14, Ariel Snyder.
A nice swing there, middle hitter, right in the middle, swing with the left hand. The first kill for Snyder.
So on the other side, the visitors, starting number 5, Mackenzie Lang. Number 18, Alexa Lambert, the libero. Number 7, Alex Wingett. Number 8, Kayla Crawford. Number 10, Katie Kloppenstein. Number 13, Emma Nolte. Number 14, Sarah Podest, and number 15, Mackenzie Wilson. So Sidney able to dump another one. That's 2 in a row for Schneider as they get off to a good start.
Big kill the first time, this time taking the pace off, just tossing it into the middle for another kill.
Boshear's third straight serve dug out by Wapak. This one pushed over and blocked at the net. Wapak going to have to just free ball over. Be a good chance here for the Yellow Jackets. Nice dig by Wapak as they can't get that one across. The Yellow Jackets storm out to a 4-0 lead here in the first set.
Yeah, good dig there by number 8 Crawford in the back, and unfortunately for Wilson, not able to get the ball back over the net.
Good shot dug out. Shot there from Kloppenstein, dug out by the Yellow Jackets, and free balled across. And just the right spot, Alina Kindle will get the kill.
Yeah, hot start here for Sidney, jumping off to the 5-0 lead, catching some breaks. But if you're Coach Morrow, got to be happy with the start.
A soft, short serve there from Boshears. And Wapak free balls it across. Another good chance here for Sidney. Tough shot there, pushed across by Boshears. I'm sorry, it was by Snyder. And that one's deep off of Kindle. They're going to have a tip at the net, so all flowing well for the Yellow Jackets here to start the first set.
Yeah, Kendall and Snyder, they're two big hitters, right at almost 150 kills on the season so far, and we've seen kind of equally feeding those two players when they're at the front. 6-0 success so far.
See Wapak coming over to question that last call. And that might be the only thing the Yellow Jackets haven't done to perfection to start this first set, as Bosheer's serve is short and in the net.
Yeah, we've seen her take the pace off on a couple before. That time try to dump it into the front corner.
Here's Lambert, the lefty, with the first serve for Wapak. A soft touch across by Kendall, back on the Sidney side. Quick set down the middle. Snyder's shot doesn't clear.
Looked like the set was a little tight there. Snyder wasn't quite able to get a swing on it. Tried to get a tap with the right hand, but into the net.
Number 18, Alexa Lambert, serving for Wapak. Short serve, picked up nicely by Sidney.
Another tight set here.
Kendall able to get it across. This one dumped as well by Schneider. Sidney looking to get a good swing on one here, as that one's dumped across quickly, picked up by Wapak and smacked across. Hard shot at the net. As Sidney was looking for a tip off a Kendall shot, won't get it. Gonna call deep out of bounds. Wapak trying to return the favor, as they've now scored 3 straight.
Yeah, some runs here so far, but all off airs. No kills yet for Wapak. So see if Sidney can get the ball back in their system, get a kill.
Good shot cross court, as that one's called in for Kendall. Wasn't sure what to call on the far side, because it looked like it was out of bounds, but thought maybe the up judge was calling it as a tip. But either way, break there for Sidney, as they now lead 7-3 on our First National Bank scoreboard here in set number 1.
Yeah, the line judge kind of bailed. The ball was coming right at her, so she kind of was out of the call.
She's getting covered. There's another cross-court shot from Tolbert that time. That one can't be handled by the Redskins.
Tolbert rotates into the front row, gets her first opportunity at a swing there. So again, stepping in, she's they're next in line after Kendall and Snyder on the kills with 93 on the season.
Darian McBride with the short serve, dug up by Wapak and blocked at the net. Combination block there by Schneider and Nuss. And that's going to lead to a Wapak timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Trust us.
NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial.
Back to live action here at Sidney. We're in set number 1. The Yellow Jackets off to a good start. And there's part of the reason. Another kill for Ariel Schneider.
Yeah, Sidney's come out swinging. Literally 7 of their 10 points come on kills. Snyder with 3 of those. We've seen her hit it hard down the middle. We've seen her play it soft that time, finding the line. So good job dominating and kind of setting the tone at the net so far for Sidney.
Alina Kendall with the soft serve. Pushed across there by Sidney. And here the Redskins back on the attack. Blocked at the net. Nice dig by Sidney. As that one's bumped across in the far corner. Lambert with the dive, but not enough to get it across. Emily Tolbert with the kill.
Yeah, good hustle there as the ball was tipped back over. Snyder kept it alive. Ended up being set that time by the libero, Backrath, from the back row, and Tolbert with the kill.
Strong serve that time on the overplay. Sidney trying to get it across. Wapak struggling to get a nice hit there. Great dig by Bosheers. And Kendall will knock it to the deep row. Wapak going to have to free ball this one over. Little miscommunication. And again, another point for the Jackets as they've come out to a big lead here at 12-3 in the first set.
Yeah, great play there by Boshiers. I misspoke earlier. She was the one that set it up there, but she's served well to start off the match. Another good play.
Here's Kindle again to serve. That one dug out in the back row by Wapak and pushed across. Back row pulled by Herrick. Right down the middle, and that's been the good luck charm. Ariel Snyder with another kill.
They have 4 now in the first set, and Wapak's struggling to get into their offense. A lot of free balls coming back over, and Sidney's taking advantage.
So here's Kindle again with the serve. Right on cue, as Ben was saying, struggling to get that ball set up. Blocked again at the net by Sidney. Going to have a 4-hit call there. If you hit it, Ben, they're just not getting that first serve received at all. Not getting up to the front row to the setter for sure, but really not playing it well from the back row period. And that one sails long for Kindle.
A good run there, though, 14-4. You know, Wapak's got some power. Pottas has 283 kills, so definitely a pretty dominating player on their team, but struggling to get into their offense.
Spangler serve picked up by Sidney. That one rolled away by Snyder as she's able to tip that into the blockers like she was going up to lay that into the net.
Little Iceman,
little
Iceman finger roll action.
Little finger roll. And she is rolling here to start the first set, just like the Yellow Jackets. That'll send number 7, Carrie Nuss, back to serve for Sidney as that one sails deep. Thus far, that has been the best weapon for Wapak. Hope the service goes out as they have struggled here so far, trailing by 10.
Yeah, Wapak's still looking for their first kill, so all 5 points coming off service or hitting errors by the Yellow Jackets.
Lang serve picked up. Kindle knocks it across. That's going to sail out of bounds.
At some point, you know, you're down 9. Obviously, you want to get your offense going. Big deficit here. Sidney's helping them out a little bit. Just the nature of the game, though, you're not going to keep everything in, but they've, again here, kind of a miss hit by Tolbert, but able to pick up the kill.
Hitting just enough of it's Tolbert. That's going to send Ariel Snyder back to the service line for the Jackets. Good serve, miss hit again by Wapak. They're going to have to struggle just to get it across. Going to be a good chance here for Sidney. Popped up to Kindle. She'll knock it across. Tipped at the net in favor of Sidney. Pretty much how this whole first set has gone, very much the Yellow Jacket way.
Yeah, Wapak, again, just they're getting their hand on the ball, but not able to control it. Just no breaks go in their direction.
Snyder's serve, mishandled for an ace. She's done a little bit of everything here in the first set. The junior middle hitter. Good, strong serve. Wapak got a little bit better on that one. Good play, though, by Sidney. Dig it out. Passed over to Tolbert as she free balls it across. Again, a nice dig in the back row. Middle set here for Sidney by Spangler. Shot was not clear. A couple substitutions. Number 15 for Wapak. Mackenzie Wilson checks back in, and also number 13 for the Jackets, Boshiers. The ball comes right to Boshiers, tracked down by Nuss and knocked across. Similar story for Wapak, no offense. Sidney going to try to capitalize right down the middle, picked up nicely though by, I believe that was Spangler, knocked across by Wapak. Wapak back on the attack, dug out in the back row by Boshiers and knocked across by Kindle. Strong shot, picked up by Wapak. And there's the first kill. That one knocked down by number 11, Beth Kohler.
Yeah, finally the opportunity there. And you know, Wapak actually had several opportunities on that point. Finally, though, a kill by Kohler and 18-8.
Served by Pottas. Pushed over and a good shot there, picked up again by Wapak and knocked across. Diving save. And finally pushed over by Spangler. Here's Wapak back on the attack. 2 good shots in a row. That one coming from Wilson.
Again, good things happen when you get into your offense. Good passes that time and able to set Wilson up for her first kill.
Here's Pottis again serving for Wapak. Back row tracked down by Boshears. Little misplay, nice adjustment by Sidney. This one's pushed over to number 8, Crawford. And misplayed out of bounds off of Sidney. Another point as we're now to an 8-point deficit at 18-10. The Redskins putting together a little bit of run here.
Yeah, getting a little life, getting a little energy. Getting a couple kills, kind of getting the flow of the action. Kind of do a lot to boost your morale and get things turning the right way.
Sidney looking to put an end to it, and does. Allie Spangler with the kill, a little one-handed runner. Abby Nuss will check back in for the Jackets. That one pushed short by Nuss, picked up by Wapak and free ball across by Wilson. Nice back set, dumped across by Sidney. Wilson struggling to locate the ball, finally pushes it over, but it goes out of bounds.
Kind of did a whole 360 there just to find where the ball was. It couldn't get her shoulders squared up.
Morgan Carey checked in on the last possession for the Jackets also. Here's action right at the net to Wilson off the double block for the kill.
Redemption there after the hit out of bounds, able to get her second kill.
Katie Kloppenstein checks back in for Wapak. As Kayla Crawford will go back to serve. Wapak trails here 20-11 here in set number 1 at Sidney High School. Quick set over to Kendall. That's where they had a lot of success in the first part of this set. And Kendall able to knock down another kill.
Kendall matching Snyder now, each with 5 kills apiece. Definitely, Sidney has been playing a lot more of an aggressive game so far in set 1.
That one mishandled and tipped across with that little finger roll from Wilson this time. And she's put together a nice little run for Wapak here late in set number 1. Alex Wingett will check in, serving for Wapak. Nuss with the set. Picked up by Wapak, and Wilson punches it across. As that one tiptoes across the front of the net. Nice save by Abby Nuss for Sidney. Wilson again gets her hand on the ball, and boy, it seems like lately, if she gets it close to the net, she's recording a kill.
Yeah, taking advantage of her height there, just kind of going over top the defense, able to hit it into the block. Ball finds the floor, her 4th kill here, and after not having to kill for a while, Wilson's got 4 of the 5 for Wapak.
Shot from the back row there from Herrick into the net. And momentum has completely shifted to Wapak. Jackets looking to bring it back here with a service point. Pushed across by Nuss. Here's the Kendall, dumps it across the blockers. Picked up by Wapak. And there's a shot for a kill by Katie Kloppenstein.
Yeah, sophomore with her first kill, and this big comeback's all happening too without senior Sarah Pottis without a kill yet. So definitely building some momentum here. Wapak's cut this lead down to 6.
Yeah, Pottis isn't even on the floor right now. Sidney trying to answer. Nice save by Kloppenstein and pushed across. Dug out by Herod. And a hard shot by Kendall goes deep. Herrick save. And the run continues, and Sidney's going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
You're just joining us, welcome to Sidney High School. We're here in set number 1. I'm Greg Burning along with Ben Ayers. Ben, the Yellow Jackets stormed off to a big lead. I believe at one point it was 12-3 and 18-8, I think it was at one point as well. And as you can see on the scoreboard, well, I guess you can't see it. It's 21-16 in favor of the Jackets, but Wapak trying to storm back, and Sidney in need of a stop here on this point. That one's flipped across by Nuss, and served it up for Allie Spangler. That was the break they were looking for.
It's a huge break there as Wapak just kind of played it back over tight. Spangler's in the right position to get the kill there, 22-16.
Back to their original rotation. Here's Bo Shears with the serve. Pushed across by Wilson. Nuss right down the middle. That one dug out from off of Snyder's hit. Going to go back there again, but this time go to Kendall. Miss hit. That's the rotation that was so successful for Sidney early on as Pottas checks back in for Wapak. And Sidney trying to get out of this first set with a win. Wapak, here goes Pottas, their leading kill getter. Picked up nicely by Herrick and shot across twice there by Schneider. I'm gonna go back to Kloppenstein, dug out nicely again by Herrick. Here's Kendall. Dumps it across the open spot, and a great save by Wapak. Sidney got a good opportunity here, though. Nuss right down the middle to Snyder. The miss hit almost got him off, as we're going to have a net violation called on Wapak. So what a break.
Yeah, crazy play. Mackenzie Lang with a great save for Wapak. Snyder rolls one down the line and falls, and somehow there's a net violation. The line violation, so another point. Sir Sidney will take it now, 23-17. It's almost like they're just trying to battle through this, trying to just somehow get to 25 and get to the next set.
Nuss right down the middle to Schneider, and she took care of business there. And Sidney now just 1 point away from taking set number one. Kendall back to serve, picked up by Pottas. Up at the net, and that's going to do it. Sidney's going to take the first set 25-17. We'll take a break and be back with set number two. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on an attempt-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
Welcome back to Sidney as we get set for set number two. The first one taken by the Yellow Jackets, 25-17.
Yeah, definitely started off quickly, or Sidney started off quick there, jumping out to that big lead. Very aggressive play by Sidney. Had 16 kills in that first set compared to only 6 for Wapak. But as we saw, Wapak was battling back, started playing much better there to the second part of that first game, and we'll see what happens here as they come back on the court here to start set 2.
Yeah, passing to the front row was a big issue for both teams. I got to give a shout out to Carrie Nuss, the setter for Sidney, because she did business with a lot of tough passes that she made look good for her teammates. And on the other side, Wapak just really struggled. They struggled to get the ball to their setter a lot, and were just scrambling. And I think that's really what led up to that lead. But Sidney came out, like you said, throwing punches and landing them to start the first 10 or 12 points. And Wapak really struggled to recover, but we'll see how things pan out here in set number 2 as we're underway. We'll see if Sidney can get that same momentum early on. Nice block of the net by Kendall. Going to give him an opportunity. That one's across, though. Nice save there by Crawford. Here's Kendall again, dug out by Lambert. And bumped across. Dig from the back row by Boshears. Quick set and blocked. 1-on-1 by Pottis.
First block of the night for Wapak, and Pottis all by herself able to square up against Snyder and get that block.
Here's Lambert again, short serve. Coming from the back was Boshears. Couldn't quite get there in time, and that one will go as an ace for Lambert.
Lambert's got the running floater here. It's just softly sends it over, sends this one a little bit deeper.
Some miscommunication. Nuss just pushes that one over. Here is Pottis. Dumps it around the double block for the kill, and you can feel the momentum starting here for Wapak, much like it did for Sidney in the first set, as they lead 3-0.
And it helps, so you get your senior active. Pottis with a block, now a kill. Get your best player going. That can change the game big time.
And there's another easy one as Sidney's really struggling with that short serve. They're waiting on the back row. They got the front row way up and their back row really deep, and give Lambert credit. She's just dumping it in between. There's a nice dig that time. Pushed over to Kendall and dug out by Wapak. Pushed up to Pottis. She slams it deep and out of bounds. A big break there for Sidney, as that was not out by much.
Now just past the line, you can see Coach Selvey kind of looking around to see if she could question anybody, but call was just deep.
Tolbert checks back in for Sidney as a serve from Kendall. A much needed ace for the Jackets as they trail now 4-2 here in set number 2.
And Kendall with the slow serve there, just dropping in right over the front line.
Puts a little more on that one. It's pushed across and down for a kill by Mackenzie Lang.
The senior captain there with a headsy play, just tapping the ball over. Catching Sidney in rotation.
Served across by Kloppenstein. Pushed up to Schneider. Kloppenstein with the dig. Here is Pottis for Wapak. Through the double block in again for a kill.
Again, you can see she's a lot more active in this second set. 3 kills, 1 block.
Kloppenstein again with the serve. Picked up by Herrick in the back row. And a shot down the line and in by number 5, Tolbert. And again, some controversy on the far sideline as Coach Selvey asking about the call. I thought from our vantage point it looked wide, but again, we're not right down there on the court. We're up above a little bit, which sometimes a little easier to see, but line judge, no easy job. If you've ever done it, it's a quick judgment, very fast. Can be tough to see that line for sure. So back to live action we go. Here's Pottis again. That one's wide. Momentum shifting back to Sidney's. They've gotten the last 2 to cut the lead to 2 at 6-4.
Yeah, Pottis is a little aggressive there. Tried to cut it to the outside more and hit it wide.
Going right back to the well. Pottis deep again. Sidney taking the back off approach, and for those 2 points, it worked well. As we got a 1-point contest here in set number 2. Carrie Nuss, the Jacket setter, serving again. Wapak misplayed and free ball across. Dug up nicely by Kindle, passed across court. A shot by Tolbert. Nice attempt there off the shot from Lang, Mackenzie Lang, and she'll record the kill for Wapak.
Again, you address it there in between the games, struggling to pass the ball to their setters. Both setters are having to really continue to run around, trying to get their hitters in position.
Beth Kohler checks in for the Skins. Here's a quick pass to Schneider, really nowhere to go with that one. Step into the net, and that's where it ended up. Wapak with a 3-point edge here in set number 2.
That was a tough angle. She was, behind the pole.
Lang serve picked up by the Jackets and pushed across. Here's Lambert, good pass up front. That one goes over to Crawford, though. Not sure she was ready for that one. That might have been the first time the setter got the ball passed right to her. Wapak unable to do anything with it. Here is Schneider to serve for the Jackets. A dig popped up to Pottis. She'll knock it across. Kindle with the dig. Nuss, cross-court pass. Nice dig picked off of Tolbert's hit. Kindle. This time we're going to go backwards to number 16. That was Carey with the hit for the Jackets. Here's Carey passing it over to Tolbert, and now Wapak. Right at the net, Tolbert with the dig. Back and forth they go. Finally, Sidney just bumps it across. A little miscommunication there. Pottis with the strong hit. And blocked finally at the net by Pottis. What an odd transaction there all the way around. Nobody really on either side good at communicating and getting a good setup there for either offense.
They couldn't, Kendall trying to hit it from the back row. Barely getting over the net. Pottis using her size, ready for the block.
That one tipped across by Spangler, but she's into the net. This biggest lead of the night for Wapak at 4. They matched it earlier in this set at 6-2. Here's their biggest hitter, Pottis, beginning to serve. Kindle with the nice dig. Nuss back set over to Tolbert, dug up by Wapak. And punching it across was Crawford. Sidney trying to just free ball it across, Pottis pushes it to the front row, right over to Wilson. Wilson with the big swing goes out of bounds.
Wilson had a pretty big first set there in that second half with 4 kills. That time a good opportunity. Was not able to get her wrist snapped over top the ball, hits it deep.
And she seemed like she had a lot of success right at the net. That's a little bit farther away than I think she's comfortable at. Sidney will take it. As this one's pushed back to Wilson again, a little closer than that, better result. Even there, it's a little farther out than we've seen her in the first set. She was right up tight to that net and had a lot of success.
That time a little better swing, like I said, kind of followed through on the ball, able to get over top the net, make it drop down.
Back to a 4-point advantage for Wapak. Bo Shears with the dig. Back set to Carey. Lambert with the dig. Pushed up to Wilson, blocked at the net. She'll go again, punches it in the back corner where it drops for a kill.
Headsy play there by Wilson. A lot of action at the net, just shoots it back into the corner. Bo Shears had rotated up.
That's going to send Kayla Crawford to the service line. 5-point advantage, biggest one of the night for Wapak. Sidney looking to answer. Big lofting bump tossed back over. Wilson with the bump. Quick set by Sidney. And the kill for Allie Spangler, a much needed point for the Jackets.
Another big point. Spangler had a big one there at the end of the first set. When Sidney was struggling to score as they were approaching 25, she had a kill that I think pushed them to 23. See if she can get the momentum turned around here for the Jackets.
That one bumped across by Kloppenstein, tracked down by Nuss, bumped across by Kindle. Quick set to Wilson, right in the front. That's what we saw a lot in the first. And the same result there, quick set from Mackenzie Lang.
You don't hear from her, then next thing you know, they just start going to her. And again, 4 kills in the first set, 3 here now in set 2.
Nuss pushes to the back row, dug up nicely there by Wingate. And that one shot out of bounds, as you mentioned. They're feeding Wilson now. She hits that one wide. Sidney trying to put a little bit of a run together here. They're able to get one or two here or there, but not able quite to close the gap. See if they can put something together. Strong serve by Bo Shears. That's going to be an ace. That's a good start.
Yeah, great start, good pace there. It's interesting to look at the stats here. You know, Sidney had a lot of kills in the first set, also had several hitting errors, but, you know, that's showing you're being the aggressor. Wapak this time, lots of kills, a lot more hitting errors, but again, they're controlling the ball, trying to make things happen. Good play by Kendall at the net.
Good serve and a good reaction by Kendall. Pulls Sidney within 2 at 13-11. Bo Shears, the soft one. I wasn't sure that was clearing the net. I'm not sure you can get it closer to the net without not hitting it, and it just fell like a dime right down. Another ace.
Yeah, perfect. And seeing how the rotation's happening, Lambert did not step up.
That one pushed to the front row by Wapak. Here is Kloppenstein. Sidney, good pass to the front row. Here's Kendall off the double with the kill. And just like that, we're even at 13.
Yeah, good execution. Bo Shears mixing it up, kind of keeping Wapak on their toes. They've had very little opportunities to get into their offense, whereas when the ball's coming back over, Kendall's been taking care of business.
Bo Shears with another short one. Pottis able to get to it. Here's Kloppenstein. Bo Shears trying to track it down. She does. And a great effort as Herrick's able to knock it across by Sidney. Wapak back on the attack. And there it is, Wilson up close.
That all started there what we've talked a lot about tonight. Pottis with a great pass right to her setter. And Lang able to set up her big hitter tonight, Mackenzie Wilson, for her 4th kill in set 2.
Here's Lambert with that little two-handed runner. Schneider, who just checked back in, gets a very friendly roll off the net.
Yeah, Snyder, who had a big first set, really the first major action we've seen her have here in game 2.
Tolbert checks back in for the Yellow Jackets. Here is Kendall serving. Picked up by Wapak, passed over to Kloppenstein. Herrick with the nice dig, pushed over here to Tolbert. Far side push right up to Pottis. Too soft on that one. She saw the double block, I think, right in front of her. Sidney
just wanted to drop it into that corner there. It's hard. You see those two blockers coming. You try to put the pressure on making someone rotate up there. Just couldn't quite get enough power pushing it over.
Strong serve by Kendall. Pottis smacks it across. And I don't know how Nuss got that one back into play, but she did. Great play by the Jacket setter. There she is again. Pottis one-on-one again with Schneider. Coming up with the block.
Yeah, Pottis with 3 blocks now. 2 of them. That's the second one in the same fashion, a one-on-one matchup between Snyder and Pottis. And Pottis able to score the point for Wapak.
Kloppenstein serve dug up by Herrick. Good pass to Nuss. Here is Tolbert. This one back to Pottis. Good block at the net that time by Schneider, returning the favor from Pottis. Nice dig by Herrick. Passed over to Bo Shears from the back row. Lambert with a nice dig. Pottis pushes it back across. Bo Shears tracks it down. And Wapak looking to answer. Some great saves here in this volley. Tolbert, miss hit, kill. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you need. Is that ball was kind of all over the place. Nobody could get into anything there. And Tolbert mistimed her jump, but the miss hit was enough to get it over the block and in front of the people rotating up. It's a big point, 16-15.
Carey checks back in for the Jackets. And Carly Lang for the Redskins. Right down the middle of Pottis. She'll get the dump that time. Wide open on the right-hand side.
Yeah, good headsy play by the senior.
Beth Kohler will check back in for Wapak. It's Lang with the serve. Mackenzie Lang. Schneider with the shot, picked up by Lang. Kohler and now Pottis. Bo Shears tracks it down. She is really good at that first pass up to the setter. Pushed over to the other side to Kohler through the block. Great save by Kendall. And Wapak with some good defense of their own. Bumped across, nice save by Nuss. Passed over to Tolbert, and it's blocked at the net.
Pottas doesn't need any help there in the middle. That's her fourth block here in just set 2 and all solo.
Wapak back on top with a 1-point advantage. Lang, short, tipped off the net. Passed over to Tolbert, dug out nicely by Wapak, tipped up to Pottas. And boy, when she gets it right there, it's gonna be trouble. You got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
We're here in set number 2 at Sidney High School. The visitors, Wapak Redskins, trying to take the second set after losing the first one 25-17. They put together a little 2-0 run here after being even 16 all.
Yeah, again, big play here in the second set by Sarah Pottas, their senior leader here. 5 kills, 4 blocks, so responsible for 9 points all to her own right there. And obviously not doing it on her own, also has Mackenzie Wilson with 4 kills, but the team's been playing very scrappy and just trying to get this, doing a better job of getting themselves in position to be successful. And obviously with the lead right now, trying to finish out this second set.
That one pushed over to Tolbert. This is going to be called wide of the net.
It leads back, poor pass, leads to the setter not being able to get in position to square herself up and kind of set it wide that time.
Big point here in set number 2 as the Redskins have a 3-point edge. A nice tip across by Schneider. Boy, that was a tight window. Saw her go up to lay that tip and thought, well, she's not going to drop it in that little spot. She did. It was very well played.
Snyder thought different, been blocked by Pottas twice now, saw the double block coming, wanted to go for a different approach.
Schneider now back to serve. Picked up in the back row by Crawford. Overplayed, and Pottas going to go into the net. A big break there for Sidney. Now they're back just trailing by 1. Couple big points there, and one more here will be even. Schneider with the serve, strong serve. Carly Lang trying to handle it, tough play. Pushed across by Pottas. Gonna have a double hit called on her, and just like that again, we're even.
Yeah, good timeout by Coach Morrow here. Sidney came out, got the kill. 2 service points here for Schneider.
Good serve by Schneider again, ace. And Sidney's back on top, 2019. Wapak gonna take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's action. Minster Bank, Sweeterman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's
Brand
Insurance
presence
Agency,
is everything.
21st Century
Get time to
Kitchens,
create a video
American
that's
Trim, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Kogi Plumbing, NKT Productions, and NKTelco Sports. Thanks again to all those great sponsors. I'd like to also mention at the conclusion of this game, Ben and I will name a player of the game for the Sidney Yellow Jackets. That player of the game will get a very stylish NKTelco t-shirt that they'll want to wear to every party.
I heard the kids are fighting over these
That's
things.
for sure, for sure. Back to live action. Schneider to serve. Jackets up by 1 at 2019. They won the first set. Would like to see them tack on the second one here. Pass back to Pottas, a little deep. Nice pickup by Nuss. Pass back to Schneider. She'll knock it across, but waiting at the net was Pottas.
Yeah, right at her, too.
Right at her. It's like she knew where it was coming. Measured this up, so I'm going to stand right here. She'll go back to serve. Bo Shears, good pass up to Nuss. Back pass over to Tolbert. Pottas able to get a hand on it, but that's all she's going to get. And a big point there for Sidney.
Yeah, big kill there by Tolbert. Even being on the outside there, having to hit from the outside. She's, on her power side on the left. struggled to get some clean hits in there. That was a good swing.
Short serve picked up and out of bounds. Nice play there by the service, Abby Nuss. And on that last point as well was the one that Potash checks out on. So 2-point advantage here for Sidney with an opportunity to take set number 2 with Wapak's big hitter on the sideline. That one hit by Carrie Lang, picked up by Nuss. There's a big shot from Kendall. And that's one of them, and now the 3-point edge. Timeout on the floor by Wapak. We're going to take one as well. We're back with girls high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Welcome back to Sidney High School. The Yellow Jackets on a 4-0 run here to take a 23-20 lead, trying to take set number 2.
Yeah, big comeback here. We had a timeout taken by Sidney earlier. Snyder ran off some points. Now Nuss chucked back in, 2 points away from trying to win the second set.
Lange with the set to Wilson, and she's been the other hitter for Wapak. Mackenzie Wilson with another kill.
As you referenced on this, just how this rotation goes, that's where Potash goes out, and Mackenzie comes back into the front row. Big service points here for Wapak.
Crawford serve picked up by Boshears. Passed over to Kendall. Good elevation, didn't clear the net though. Point Wapak.
Yeah, Kendall's last swing was beautiful. Found the opposite side of the floor, went diagonally all the way across the floor. To pick the point this time, had the double block, was forced into the net.
Boshears passed right to the setter, picked off by a block of Wilson. Gonna go right back to Wilson, and she'll return the favor to Spangler, but this time for the kill. We're even at 23. We'll keep it right here for a moment as they take another quick timeout. Back and forth we've went with this set. Definitely had good competition in the first one as well, but Sidney been able to put together a nice little run. But as you mentioned, there's been some definite rotations for Wapak when Wilson comes to the front and Potash goes out and then Wilson checks out. Obviously that's by design, I'm sure, as they can keep a good hitter on the floor. But if Sidney can get Wilson out of this rotation, they'll be in pretty good shape here, I think. But we're dead even again at 23 now. And Sidney's looking to respond. They had a 23-20 advantage, and Wapak from Kayla Crawford serving has able to come back in and tie it. So
it's been a very back and forth set with Wapak jumping out big and it's kind of Sidney battling back, getting up to 2 or 3 point lead themselves.
Boshears has done such a nice job passing tonight. Not a good time for that one as it goes over to Wilson and she takes care of business, and now Wapak just 1 point away from taking the second set. Big point here, 24-23. Boshears. Nuss over to Kendall. She'll dump it across for the kill. Nice vision by Alina Kendall. And we're even again.
Made that one look easy there. You could tell the whole time she went up, knowing exactly what she was going to do. Dropped it right over the double block. 24-24.
Herrick with the serve, gets it across. Picked up by, that's Kohler, and pushed over by Lambert. Nuss over to Kendall again. Rocketed to Lang, able to pick it up. The overplay too far from Spangler. That's a tough one. That's coming right to you. You're all excited. She swung hard on that one, but it sailed deep. So set point again for Wapak as number 7, Alex Wingate, checks in. That one's going to sail out of bounds. Nice save there by Carrie Nuss. Blocked at the net by Spangler. Wapak with another shot picked up by Herrick. Cross court over to Kendall. And Kendall again going to get the kill on that push across the blockers.
Yeah, big play, the block that time on Wilson to keep the play going for Sidney. And then Kendall with another good play.
Bo Shears with the serve, overplayed to Kendall, and Kendall back-to-back points. Now Sidney with the set point, trying to put the pressure back on Wapak.
Sidney's got their best server. Bo Shears stepping back, 54 aces on the season, leads the team, and we've seen her be effective so far tonight as well.
Short one picked up by Kloppenstein, pushed across by Lang. Nuss straight down with the kill, and that's going to do it for set number 2. Sidney with a big comeback takes it 27-25. We'll be back with set number 3. You're watching high school girls volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back to Sidney High School as the Yellow Jackets able to take the first and the second set as we get ready for set number 3.
Yeah, very entertaining second set there. It was back and forth. Going into extra innings there, 27-25. Sidney's able to pull it off and starting off just like before. Peyton Bo Shears with an ace.
Yeah, momentum is big in this game, and you can tell Sidney's still flying high off of that last win as Bo Shears comes out hot like she finished the last one. She goes right back to Lambert and gets another. Back-to-back aces to start set number 3.
You have a rotation there. Lambert coming out, Pottas coming back in. That's challenging. Your libero, that's one of the roles going to be good at there, is taking those on, and struggled to get a couple up there.
Wilson with the tough angle, able to get the kill. What a shot.
Yeah, Wilson, just a sophomore. Been impressed with her play tonight. She's stepped up big in the front row. Most of it's come from the middle. That time she's right front, able to go cross court.
Lambert back to serve for Wapak. That one picked up by Nuss in the back row and knocked down by Schneider. Picked up though by Wapak and free ball to cross. Emma Nuss, this is passed over to Carrie Nuss and Kendall. Boy, when she's gotten that good elevation on that side, she's had some great shots down the line for Sidney here tonight.
Yeah, Kendall with a great game. 5 kills in the first set, 6 sets in set 2, and I think 3 or 4 of those came in the last handful of points. She really came up big at the end of that second set. And here, starting off, follows up her kill with a hit into the net here, but been a little inconsistent, but she's aggressive. She's up there swinging, trying to go for that kill every time.
Here's Kloppenstein to serve for Wapak. Passed up front to Nuss, over to Tolbert. Across the block, picked up though nicely by Wapak. Checking into the game was Emma Nolte with that last hit. Here's Herrick. Passed down the middle to Pottas. Nice dig there by Kendall. Little miscommunication, pushed across by Bo Shears. Here's Nolte back on the attack. That goes, going to call a tip, I think, as it looked like it was wide, but tipped out of bounds by Sidney. So kill for Nolte. And we're even at 3 here in set number 3. Kloppenstein, short serve. A little misleading there. Pottas not able to handle it. And back on Sidney's side. Going to go right down the middle. Schneider, she takes on Pottas that time. Picked it up off the tip as a double hit is called there. So point will go to Sidney off of the Wapak double hit. Carey will check back in for the Yellow Jackets.
It's been an interesting matchup there, seeing Snyder and Pottis match up, because in the first set, it was Snyder dominated on side of Sidney. Pottis really stepped it up in set 2. It's almost like Pottis adjusted to the left-handed, to Snyder being left-handed, just kind of playing a little more to that side, able to kind of deflect her shot a little bit more.
And a miss hit there by Wapak. So we might have a net adjustment here. Official on the far side. I think he's got it where he likes it again. It's going to send number 7, Carrie Nuss, the setter for the Jackets, back to serve. Picked up there by Lambert. Nice set by Lang. Pottis right down the middle. Kohler jumps up to check back in for Wapak. Mackenzie Lang with the serve. Picked up by Kendall. Passed over to Tolbert. Nice shot down the line for the kill.
Great set by Nuss that time. It was a long set all the way across the floor, but put Tolbert right in position there. Pick up her first kill here in set 3.
Spangler checks back in for the Yellow Jackets. Snyder with the serve. Nolte over to Kohler. Kohler down the line and in. I should say cross court and in. Snyder checks out for the rotation for the Jackets as Bo Shears comes back in.
Pottis rotates back to serve and back in for Wapak as Wilson.
Kendall, nice pass up to Nuss. Over to Tolbert. And Tolbert rotates too far into the net. And we're even at 6. Pottis again with the serve. Bo Shears with the dig. Nuss pushed over to Kendall. Kendall can't get through that one. Pottis serving again, picked up by Kendall. Nuss over to Spangler. Spangler too far into the net. As the down judge shows Coach Morrow, she stepped across the line.
Sidney kind of being their own worst enemy right now.
A great pass up to Nuss. That one's over to Spangler. And, you mentioned it right on cue. Everything good there except for the follow through at the net.
Yeah, that time was good pass, good set into the net. Other time the pass led to a bad set. Miss hit from the back row, so see if they can get things cleaned up. Nuss tries to change pace up here, but
boy, that shows you the extension from Wilson. She's shot up on that push and caught it. It's going to lead to a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Just joining us, we're at Sidney High School here in set number 3. The Jackets have taken the first 2, but have a 4-point deficit here in set number 3.
Yeah, Wapak's coming out playing pretty strong here, but as we referenced before, Sidney's kind of being their own demons right now, getting in their way. See if the timeout by Coach Morrow can get everyone refocused back in line here. And unfortunately, it looks like number 10 Spangler is going to go into the net again.
Yeah, good setup there. Bo Shears and Nuss, great passes. They just got to get that last hit, not quite getting it across the net as they now trail by 5 here in set number 3. Pottis with the serve. Dug up by Kendall. Back set over to Tolbert. She'll get it through the double block and down for the kill.
Again, Tolbert, she's had success from that outside hitting this position. Usually the right-handers like the front left. That's her second kill from being over on that side. She's going to step back and serve.
The pass over to Wilson, dug up by Bo Shears, tracked down by Nuss, and free balled across by Kendall. Walpock with a good chance here. Here is Nolte across court, right on the line. And Walpock with a nice rotation, but I'm not sure what was called there.
I think the head official here overruled.
They call it out of bounds? Wow. Well, a point for Sidney in that case. Looked like he was right on the line. The Jackets back on the attack. Here is Kendall across the block and down.
That might be just the break Sidney needed to get things turning in their favor.
So that'll bring Tolbert back to the service line. Jackets trailing by 2. Nolte with the dig. Passed over to Wilson. Back row picked up by Bo Shears. Quick set to Spangler. Nice recovery by Sidney on the save. Going to go right back to Wilson. Bo Shears can't get there. Mackenzie Wilson's had a solid evening.
Wilson started in the front left corner that time. We haven't seen her do a whole lot from that spot. Rotation got her back into the middle where she seems to be more comfortable, able to get another kill.
Kohler checks back in for Walpock. Number 2, Abby Nuss checks back in for Sidney Yellow Jackets. Carrie Nuss passed over to Kendall. Nice dig there by Lange. And returning the favor is Bo Shears. Nuss will push it across. Walpock on the attack. Here's Wilson. Kill.
It's if they set that, it's not a super high set. It's not really a quick set though either, but just put it up just higher than the defense. She's able to use her length to go over top.
13-9 on our first National Bank scoreboard in favor of the visiting Redskins. Nuss, nice save to get that one. Pushed it though over to the Walpock side. Here's Mackenzie Kloppenstein as that one sails deep from Sidney. And Walpock up to a 5-point lead. Crawford serve dug up by Nuss. Carrie Nuss with the set and dumped across by Kendall. Walpock back on the attack. As that one appeared to sail long, is called in. So another point for Walpock. And they still on a 6-0 run here. Sorry, it's a 4-0 run as they were leading 11-9. Sidney in need of a big point here. Lange tracks that one down to Mackenzie. It's Katie Kloppenstein, and she gets the kill. And that's going to lead to a timeout. We'll take a break as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Welcome back to Sidney. We are here in set number 3. And the Wapak Redskins looking to get on the board here as they've lost the first 2 sets, but putting together a nice one here in the 3rd.
Yeah, definitely coming out playing better, and great front row play right now by Klopfenstein and Wilson. But again, Sidney, what Walpock struggled to do in the first 2 sets, get into their offense. Sidney's struggling now, and had some breaks go against them. Again, timeout called by Coach Mara is trying to regroup the troops, get them going here, see if they can battle back into this 3rd set.
Crawford back to serve for Walpock with a 7-point lead. Short serve picked up by Carey, mishandled. Nice track down there by Nuss as Sidney gets it across. Kloppenstein through the block for the kill.
Another good offensive possession by Walpock, but Carrie Nuss for Sidney's been all over the place, having to run and track things down today.
Crawford serve picked up by Carey. Carey Nuss. And that was tipped across by Spangler. Back to Sidney. Nuss over to Kendall. That one's long. As the lead is sprung up to 9. Crawford serve picked up by Boshears. Carey Nuss right down the middle of Spangler, blocked by Wilson. Kendall tries to dump it across, picked up by Wapak. Nice dig in the back row by Carey Nuss. Here is Kendall, picked up in the back row there on the Wapak side. Defense back and forth. Missed time there, and Sidney somehow keeps it alive again. Nice reaction. Unable to get that one back across. A couple of great blocks on both sides, and Wapak able to come away with the point, and their run continues. They're now on an 8-0 run.
Yeah, Spangler just couldn't seem to get her legs underneath her to try to hit the ball back over.
Nuss mishits, picked up by Broshears and pushed across by Kendall. Wapak back on the attack. Here is Wilson again.
Yeah, all the momentum on the side of Wapak right now. You can kind of see the Sidney players, even though they're up two sets to none, looking a little defeated right now here in set 3.
It's been all Wapak here in the later portions of this third set. Sidney looking to stop the bleeding. Here's Carey. She gets it through, down for a kill. Morgan Carey with a much-needed kill for the Yellow Jackets. She'll check out for Herrick.
Morgan's first kill of the night couldn't come at a better time. 2010, Sidney's got to make something happen here if they want to get back in this set.
Wilson free balls it across. Sidney going to have a good opportunity. Nuss quick to Spangler, blocked by Wilson, and it'll drop.
Wilson putting on a dominating performance tonight, especially here in the third set. 6 kills. That block right there leads to another point.
That one dug out by Herrick, pushed over to Kendall. Kendall gets it through for a kill. It seemed like an eternity for Snyder to be out because they went on such a big run. She just now checks back in. The deficit grew to 10. Kloppenstein dug up by Abby Nuss and tipped across by the aforementioned Snyder. Instant impact. She comes in and gets a kill for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, the left-hander switched over to her right hand there to be able to toss it over into that corner. This is where Sidney's got to make the run. They got their best server back here. Boshear serving, strong front line right now.
She drops one short, almost gets the ace. Instead, back to Kendall down the line for the kill.
Yeah, wish you could give a hockey assist here to Boshears because her serve set that whole thing up, because Lambert had no play but just to keep it alive, and it set the free ball up. And Nuss with another great set. Kendall with another kill.
Jackets down by 8. They're going to need a lot more of that as a free ball is hit on 4, so Jackets record another one as Boshear's trying to bring them back single-handedly. They still got a big deficit, trailing by 7. Short serve by Boshears goes into the net as Pottis brings up off the Wapak net, the Wapak sideline.
Wilson gets a much-deserved set. Again, 6 kills, 1 block. That led directly to a point here in this third set.
Lambert going to return the favor as that one floats into the net. Sidney still in a big hole and running out of time as Wapak just needs 3 to take set number 3. Kendall serve, picked up in the back row, pushed up to Kloppenstein, dug out by Herrick. Back set to Herrick as she's blocked at the net by Pottis. unassisted at the net.
We've seen her tonight, those balls hit from past the 10-foot line. Pottis has had a good eye on positioning herself in between where the shot's going to go, and another clean block there, as you said.
Kloppenstein with the serve. Wapak 2 shy of taking set number 3. A good shot there from Tolbert as she's called into the net. So net violation brings it 1 point for Wapak to take set number 3 as they now lead 24-15. Miss hit there by Kloppenstein.
We've seen Carrie Ness play very well tonight. We're going to need a big service run here. She wants to keep Sidney in it. I think that's the way to start it.
That's a good way to start. She dials up an ace for the Yellow Jackets, the senior setter. If she can do that 9 more times, they'll be in business. And that one by Pottis is going to do it for the third set. The Wapak Redskins take it 25-17. We'll take a short break and be back with set number 4. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to Sidney High School as we get set for the 4th set. The first 2 taken by Sidney and the third taken by the Wapak Redskins, as they pretty much controlled the 3rd set there after losing the first 2, that being Wapak.
Yeah, very dominated performance there in set 3. As you said, and it's kind of figuring out, again, the rotation that they have set in place with Pottis starting in the front row. And as she rotates out, Wilson comes in, and Wilson's played great tonight, just a sophomore. Really stepped up, really, especially too in that 3rd set, helping Wapak get to that victory. But we'll see, how does Sidney handle the adversity of losing the set? They can come back here and battle and try to finish them off here in 4.
A good start would do a lot for him as Herrick pushes that one across. Lang right to Pottis. That one looked like it went wide. It did. So break there for Sidney as Pottis had one set right up for her, but she mishits it and goes out of bounds. Kindle back to serve. Kloppenstein with the push over to Bo Shears. Kindle from the 10-foot line blocked at the net. Nice dig though by Tolbert. She'll knock it across and get the kill. Just dropped it in the open spot.
Yeah, they catch a break there. They got to go deeper, or they got to try down the sideline when they're trying to hit from behind that 10-foot line, because Pottis is on it.
Yeah, good reaction there by Tolbert. Gets the Jackets off to an early 2-0 advantage. That one pushed over too far, and Jackets lucky to get that one back over. Here's a set to Kloppenstein, picked up by Kindle, and a great save by Carrie Nuss. We've mentioned her name a lot tonight. She got down a nice one there. Back set over to Schneider, blocked out by Pottas. She was there for it, but Schneider able to power through and off the Pottas block.
Yeah, point there, Carrie Nuss, because she kept it alive with the pancake.
That's right.
Pancake slide and save there. And again, the rest of the teams, I know she's your setter trying to get that ball on the second one, but sometimes when your setter kind of gets pulled out of position,
and that's
someone's going to step up, but she came out of nowhere there and kept that alive.
And that's a tough break for Sidney as Kendall laid out a good serve, hit the backboard apparatus, which is a replay, so they're going to redo that one. Tough break on a good serve by Kendall. See if she can do it again. That one picked up by Lange and knocked across by Pottas. Bo Shears picks it off. Here's Colbert. Double block, got a piece of it. Back to Pottas. Tips across. Kendall was there, couldn't quite get it up. Across to her teammate. Pass a little short, but Sidney off to a great start at 3-1.
Yeah, interesting setup here in this gymnasium. These basketball hoops are hard bolted to the walls. They're not retractable or not going up, so they
That's right.
stay in play.
Here's Tolbert off the set. Lambert with the dig for the Redskins. Bumped across by Kloppenstein. Kendall with the dig over to Tolbert. Blocked again at the net by Pottas. Schneider gets a piece in the net, gets it across. They're going to go right back to Pottas. Schneider with the favor return, blocked at the net for the kill.
Yeah, she's been the benefactor of the Pottas block. She's able to, as you said, return the favor. And Schneider with another block.
Number 4, Darian McBride will check in for the Yellow Jackets as Carrie Nuss is back to serve. And she drops that one in front for an ace.
And that one had like almost a knuckleball there, and it's like the bottom just fell out of it as it got past the front line and just dropped straight down.
She's been watching playoff baseball.
There we go.
That one a little deep. She got the heat on that one as it sails out of bounds. Jackets hanging on to a 3-point edge here early in set number 4 at 5-2. Mackenzie Lang back to serve. The setter for the Redskins pushed over to Tolbert. Dug out by Lang on the other side. Sidney tracking it down. Schneider will free ball it across. Good chance for Walpaw. Little miss hit to Pottas. McBride, and that one's going to hit the outside of the net, which will result in a point for the Walpaw Redskins. So Lange back to serve again. Pushed over to the wrong spot as that one goes custom made to Pottas.
A great serve there, just barely cleared the net. Sidney not able to handle the pass. Perfect. Well, I guess it was a good pass just to the wrong team.
Right. They handled it all right, just to the wrong place. Schneider with a little dump over.
Again, switching to that right hand. Taps it down the line. Schneider had that big first set with 6 kills, only 5 total in sets 2, 3, and 4. Kind of picking things up here in set 4, though.
Good serve by Schneider. Nolte pushes it across for Walpaw. Sidney side. Pushed back across. Popped up to nobody. A little miscommunication there. It's a break for Sidney. Emma Nolte can't handle that one. Schneider back to serve again. 7-4. Sidney Advantage catches the tape for the ace.
Seems to be Snyder's set here. Couple kills, a block. Picks up an ace there. She's got a little hop here coming into her serve. Sends that one way deep.
Might have a little bit on that one. She's going to check out as Bo Shears will come back in. And Wilson will check back in for St. Henry. Pottas with the serve. Kendall, good first pass. Going to get it over to number 5, Emily Tolbert with the kill. That's a big rotation because that gets Pottas off the floor. Not to mention it gives Sidney a 4-point advantage. Abby Nuss with the serve. Back set to Nolte as that one sails long. Sidney putting together a little run here midway through the fourth set, leading now 10-5. Abby Nuss again. Pass forward up to Nolte. Boshears with a dig for Sidney. Quick set to Spangler, and St. Henry able to stay alive and bump it across. Good defense. Nuss back set to McBride, picked up by St. Henry. Kendall goes on 2, picked up again by St. Henry. Or I'm sorry, Wapak. Got my Redskins confused there, as that one's knocked across by Wilson for the kill.
Another big play there, Wilson. Again, just rotate, came back in a couple rotations ago, so really her first action there, able to get the kill, get the ball back over to Wapak.
Crawford going to go back to serve for Wapak, trailing 10-6.
You got it figured out now.
They're all Redskins, right? Spangler down the middle, nice dig by Crawford. Pushed over to Kloppenstein, and that's going to drop the miss hit just enough. Katie Kloppenstein pulling the Redskins back to within 3. Crawford serve again. Spangler pushed up to Kendall, and that one's going to sail deep.
Some of the height there, again, Wilson, you can see some of the Sidney players trying to adjust there. I think Kendall, having been blocked from those, just trying to hit it over from the floor, tried to go high that time and put a little too much on it.
Back pass over to McBride. Nice dig there by Crawford. Sidney side kill goes down again for Katie Kloppenstein.
Big run here. It was 10-5, now 10-9.
Crawford back again to serve for Wapak. Dug out by Abby Nuss. Passed over to Kendall. The block didn't get across. We're even at 10. 5 straight from the Wapak Redskins as Kayla Crawford will go back again to serve. Sidney in need of a point. Cross court to Kendall, a little too far over, and that one played by Kohler for the kill. One of the few passes we've seen tonight, a little off target from Carrie Nuss. And the Redskins take advantage. Their first lead here of set number 4. Abby Nuss, Carrie Nuss, over to McBride. McBride down the line for the kill. The freshman middle hitter, Darian McBride. She'll check out for Herrick.
Good change of pace there. Nuss was kept trying to get the ball out to their big hitter, Kendall. She's kind of struggling there in that rotation. Back over to McBride. She's able to get the kill, get the ball back to the Jackets. But big swing hit there. We've seen this many times tonight.
Many times. Wilson with another kill. Puts the Redskins back on top by 1. Jackets won the first 2 sets. Wapak won the third. We're in set number 4. 12-11. It's been close throughout. That one passed just over Spangler. And the Redskins push to their biggest lead here in the 4th set, leading now by 2. Herrick pushed over to Kendall. Across the double block. Nice save by number 7, Wingate. Kendall pushes that one to the opposite side and gets the kill.
Yeah, great play by Kendall there. I think that's the rotation right there that Sidney is in and struggles with the most. Here, Snyder's coming back in. Boshear's coming back to serve.
Picked up by Wingate. Over to Kloppenstein. Kloppenstein off the tip will get the kill. As Wilson will check out for Pottas. 2-point advantage, Wapak. Lambert to serve. Pushed across by Kendall. Quick pass to Pottas. Nice dig by Herrick. Sidney looking for action. Here's Snyder. She'll push it over the blocker. And 3-ball across. And that one sails out of bounds. Break for Sidney.
Yeah, big break, just a free ball coming over. Sidney was going to have the opportunity to try to get into their offense, but Wapak kind of gives a point away there.
Tolbert checks back in for Sidney. Kindle serve. Pushed over to Pottis. She'll knock it over to Herrick. Quick set to Schneider. Dug out again by Wingate. They're going to go right back to her. Nope, go over to Tolbert instead. She'll drop it in for a kill. Nice possession, Sidney offense.
You can see here, that hard to get the double block in. Pottis is staying here with Snyder in case that set's going to come to the middle. Leaves Tolbert out there one-on-one, able to go over top of Kloffenstein.
Dead even at 14. Kendall, would have been close to the line. Wingate digs it instead. Nice play on the other side by Herrick. Cross court to Tolbert. And I think we're going to have a double hit called there against Sidney. We are. As Nolte checks back in for the Wapak Redskins. Katie Kloppenstein with the serve. Picked up by Herrick. Miss hit a little bit there. Going to bump it back to Kendall. Gets it across. Dug up by Wingate. Good pass up front. Right to Pottis. Nice defense by Sidney. Pushed over to Tolbert. Nice dig by Nolte. Back to Pottis. Tips it over the block for the kill.
Doesn't have to be pretty. If it finds the floor, it's worth a point.
Good rotations by both teams. Pottis just a little quicker to the kill there. Beats the Sidney rotation and now leads by 2. Pushed over to Tolbert. And it'll drop just far enough down. You can really see both these teams have pretty well figured out what they're thinking and where they're going to go. As soon as that pass is made, the rotations are there in a hurry and they know exactly where to go. You can see on Katie Kloppenstein's face there, she was bummed. She didn't quite get there because she knew it was coming. Sidney, though, back to within 1. Nolte gets it across. Nice save by Tolbert. McBride, who checked back in, bumps that one across. That one too close to the net. Schneider able to take care of it. Big point for Sidney as we are now even at 16.
A great play by Snyder there. Was able to get to the ball first before Pottis could get up there and compete with it.
And that one sails just deep. Tough play there if you're a Redskin to let that one go. Good eyes.
Yeah, good communication. There are 3 service errors in this set for Sidney.
Lange with the serve. Pushed over to Tolbert. Tolbert back row picked up by Carey. Little miscommunication there. Going to result in a yellow jacket point. Big points coming here as we're even at 17.
Snyder's had 3 aces so far tonight.
Puts that right on Carey. Backs at the Pottis, and she takes care of business from there.
Probably one of her strongest hits of the night. Goes over top the double block for another kill. 4 here in set 4. And Pottis is going to step back and serve.
One-point Wapak lead here in set number 4. 18-17 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Pottis takes a little bit of something off of that one. Boshiers pushes it forward, and Kendall launches that one out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Welcome back to Sidney as we are here in set number 4. The Wapak Redskins have taken back the lead and now lead 19-17. A must-win game here for Wapak as Sidney took the first 2 and Wapak took set number 3.
Yeah, been a very competitive set here. Sidney's had the lead. It's been back and forth. Now Pottis stepping back again to serve for Wapak as Coach Morrow again calling timeout, trying to break the momentum here of the Redskins.
Pottis to serve, picked up by Kendall. Pushed across on 2 by Nuss. Shot over to Kohler, and she'll put the kill down. A big point for Wapak. Sidney needing to respond right now if they want a chance at taking this 4th set. As Wapak now has a 3-point advantage at 20-17. Pottis back to serve. Picked up by Boshears, Nuss, McBride. Picked up by Lange. Kohler, nice play by Nuss again. It's Abby Nuss. This one knocked across by Tolbert. And pushed right to the net to Wilson. Carrie Nuss pushed over to Tolbert again. Blocked the net by Wilson, but it'll drop. Big possession there by Sidney.
Tolbert, 5 kills here in set 4, and it's kind of been a quiet battle that she's had, but she's going to check out now as Abby Nuss is going to check in for her. But 5 big kills, that's a big one here. Got to try to get a couple points.
Abby Nuss serve, picked up by Wapak and bumped across by Wilson. Nice save, but it's going to sail out of bounds.
Once again, Mackenzie Wilson stepping up big. And again, here's the rotation. Sidney's got to get a kill quick. They've struggled here with Spangler, Kendall, and McBride up front.
That one picked up by Boshears. Back set to McBride. The freshman getting the tape down the line. You can't play it much better than that. If you only could tell yourself to do that all the time, right? Catch the top of the tape, roll it across down the other side, and drop.
It works a lot, but I think it's hard to do if you're trying to do it.
Herrick's serve goes into the net. Big point there. As Wapak hanging on to a 22-19 advantage. Trying to take this to 5 sets. Alex Wingett back to serve for Wapak. Abby Nuss with the dig. Carrie Nuss right to Spangler off the block for the kill.
Spangler able to step up and get into that one. Hits it off the block as Wilson was there once again.
Snyder will check back in for the Jackets, trailing by 2. Boshears to serve on a rope, picked up by Wingett. Wilson shot picked up by Boshears. Chance here for Sidney. Kendall, far side. Just enough floor room, gets it to fall.
We've seen her struggle to hit over the double block from the taller player, so she's makes the heady move there to send it back cross court into the unmanned corner.
It's a 1-point game, and right before the serve is laid out, timeout taken by Wapak. We'll take a break as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to Sidney High School as we are here in set number 4. As the visitors, Wapak Redskins, try to hang on to a 22-21 lead. Needing this 4th set to stay in the match, and the home team, Sidney Yellow Jackets, trying to close it out. Here's Boshears with the serve. She gets the top of the net and the ace. As Ben mentioned earlier, she's the leading ace getter for the Yellow Jackets, and she couldn't time one better there.
Yeah, big point, 22-22 now.
Lambert pushes it forward to Lange, over to Wilson. Wilson blocked to the net. Nice save by Kloppenstein. Sidney gonna have a good chance here. Bump it right to Nuss. Go to Schneider, and it's dug up nicely by Crawford. Sidney gonna have another good shot. Backs it this time to Schneider. She tries to dump it across. Blocked. Back and forth we go, and that one clears. A nice dig again. Boy, some real solid defense on this point. Schneider passing it to Nuss. Cross court this time to Kindle. And quick reaction not there by Schneiders. It goes into the net. So Wapak prevails on that point. What a point it was. That had to be the best one of the night.
Yeah, way to stay all defense, too, because they really didn't get a chance to get into their offense at all. But they just stayed strong, kept battling, putting the pressure on Sidney.
Tough play there. Sidney not able to get an offense going. It's going to go right back to Pottis, and she'll dump it into nowhere's land for the kill.
Yeah, big play. That gap's been there several times, and Pottis able to find the hole again.
And a quick timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank our sponsors again for tonight's action. Minster Bank, Schwieterman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, Cy Schwieterman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Kogi Plumbing, NKT Productions, and NKTelco Sports. I'd like to again mention that at the conclusion of this game, Ben and I will name a player of the game for Sidney, who will get a very prestigious NKTelco t-shirt. As we're about ready to get back to live action, as Wapak with a 2-point edge and just needing 1 point here to take the fourth set. And Sidney looking to string together a little bit of run. First going to have to start with the defense and turn it into some quick offense. Short serve ace, and that'll do it for set number 4. We're going 5. That one taken by Wapak, 25-22. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us!
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slankowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
We're here at Sidney High School getting ready for the 5th and final set, and it has been a good one as Sidney has been able to took the first 2 right out of the gate, but Wapak answers the last 2, 3 and 4 to extend to set number 5.
Yeah, you can see the scores up there, 25-17, 27-25 were the victories there for Sidney, and then 25-17, 25-22. So second, fourth sets, very competitive, that last one. Lambert ending it with the ace as she kind of floated it over there and dropped it in, but it was a competitive back and forth match. And again, race to 15 here.
Yeah.
See what can happen in set 5.
Yeah, first couple points I think really big for Sidney. When you've lost the last 2 sets, the mental side of the game starts to creep in. If you can get a good start here and get your team rolling a little bit, that's a good way to start. Ace taken down there by Boshears. This game is very mental and very much driven on momentum.
And a great start right there. Boshears are 6th ace of the night tonight.
Boshears again, that one too far, out of bounds. That'll send Lambert back to serve for Wapak. That one down for her. So 2 good serves, 1 by each team to start our 5th and final set.
Different approaches. Boshears was trying to come with more power. Lambert here is more of the floating approach. He's trying to dump it in over that top line.
She dumped 2 of them in there.
That's 3 aces in a row. If you go back to the end of set 4, she finished off that set as well.
Quick start here by Wapak as they've responded. Kendall with the shot. Misplayed there. And Wapak now out to a 4-1 advantage. Remember, this 5th and final set only goes to 15. Sidney looking to answer. This one pushed up to Schneider, and it's just inside the line. She cuts the tape.
A nice kill there by Schneider, again working her around. Pottis set up for the block that time. They've been going at it all night long at the middle of the net there. And Tolbert's going to step back in, had 5 kills in the 4th set there, played very well tonight.
Kendall with the short serve. Placed there for Schneider. Blocked by Schneider, back and forth. Like we got a one-on-one there for Pottis. Pottis blocks that one. And Herrick going to free ball it across. Tracked down by Lang. Kloppenstein's shot picked up by Herrick. Pushed over by Kendall. And that one dumped by Pottis, tracked down though by Carrie Nuss, but can't clear on the 3rd one. As the Wapak Redskins now get out to a 5-2 advantage.
And Nuss had to take the first ball there, put Schneider as the setter. Wasn't able to put Tolbert in a good position.
Tolbert there with the hit, it'll drop for a kill. Big answer for Sidney. They trail now by 2 here in the 5th and final set. Carrie Nuss, the senior setter, looking to answer for the Yellow Jackets. Picked up by Pottis, right back to her. Good night.
Nice, clean and easy. Handles the serve, sets it up to the setter perfectly, and she knew exactly what to do with it.
Kohler checks in for Wapak. Here's Lange with the serve. Back set over to Tolbert. And Wapak gets it across. That one mishandled by Kendall, will go out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
We knew that we could use hometown opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
Welcome back to Sidney High School. We're here in the 5th set as the Wapak Redskins have jumped out to a 7-3 advantage.
Yeah, big turn of events there as Wapak's been able to run off a couple points here and see if Sidney can regroup. Lots can happen in this game in a short amount of time. You just got to get the momentum on your side. Tolbert steps up again.
That will surely help. Tolbert able to get it through the double block. Spangler will check in for the Jackets. Schneider to serve. Picked up by Nolde, back set to Pottis. Right at Schneider and down for the kill.
Big play by the senior, stepping up. Again, she's been bringing the heat here in set 5, and Schneider didn't have time to react.
Boshears with a dig. Nuss, nice save over to Spangler. Spangler off the block will get the kill. Couple substitutions. Abby Nuss will check back in along with McBride for the Jackets. And Lambert checks back in with Carey for Wapak. Carey there with the dig. Pushed over to Wilson, who also just checked in. Nice block there by Spangler. Wilson again. Back row Boshears with the dig. Pushed over to Kendall. Dumped over the block. Wilson blocked at the net, but she'll get it through for the kill.
Not sure what it is, but from the outside, not nearly as effective. You get her in the middle, stand her right inside that circle. She's been dominant tonight.
She likes the traffic. 9-5 advantage on our First National Bank scoreboard in favor of the visiting Wapak Redskins. Here's Crawford. Picked up by Boshears. Quick set to Spangler, blocked. Mackenzie Wilson. As Wapak now stretches it to a 5-point advantage, 10-5. It's first to 15 here in the fifth. Sidney looking for an answer. Boshears. Nuss back set to McBride. She'll get it across, saved and out of bounds. So McBride's shot will work for a kill as she checks out.
Freshman's come up big in the last set, too. I know Sidney wasn't able to come back and win that one, but she had a big kill to try to get the ball, get Sidney back into it. Big point there.
Herrick's big swing goes out of bounds. And Wapak hanging on to a 5-point lead at 11-6. Wingate to serve. Nuss, pulled by Carey Nuss into the net. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
Welcome back to Sidney. We're in the fifth and final set. And so far, it's been a lot of Wapak Redskins here of late as they've stretched out to a 12-6 advantage.
Yeah, played a very clean set so far. No hitting errors, service error, unforced errors, or anything here. And we've seen Wilson with a big kill and a block. Pottis has 2 kills. Nolte with a kill. And just all-around good play by Sidney, or by Wapak. You can definitely feel the momentum on their side here as they need 3 more points to finish off the Yellow Jackets tonight.
Wingate serve picked up by Boshear. Here it is over to Kendall. Dug up by Crawford. Lange over to Kloppenstein and dug out by Boshears. Back to Kendall again. She'll get it across. Nice save by Wingate. Wapak side here is Kloppenstein down the line. Nice dig by Herrick. Boshears pushes it across. Wilson down the middle. Boshears saved again. Blocked at the net by Wilson.
She has dominated the middle of that net tonight. Another block leads directly to a point.
13-6, Wapak as that one sails into the net. Maybe that's the momentum change the Yellow Jackets were looking for. Schneider checks back in. Boshear's their best server, drops one in there, picked up by Lambert. Wilson blocked by Schneider. That one's pushed across by Kloppenstein in the net. That'll go to a point for the Yellow Jackets. 13-8, they trail. Short serve, Boshear. Nice save by Abby Nuss. Pushed across, blocked again by Wilson. Nice save, though, by Sidney. Pushed over the blocker that time. And that one battled up front, won by Mackenzie Wilson for Wapak, as they're now just 1 point away from taking this match with a 14-8 advantage.
Great play by Wilson again, battling Snyder. She checks out, Pottis checks in.
Lambert serve, here's Nuss, over to Kindle. Through the double block, nice save by Wingett. Pushed to the back row, out of bounds. Nice eyes by both Shears. As that sails deep. And Sidney will hang on for at least one more.
Do or die time for Sidney. Got to go on the big run.
Kindle back to serve. Wingett, good pass up to Lange. Pottis, that one goes deep. Little life bouncing back into Sidney as they trail now 14-10. Still need 4 straight here though to get back in it.
Good opportunity there for Wapak. Kind of a low set. Pottis couldn't get up off her feet.
Missed Aaron pass there, pushed back across, out of bounds. And Sidney will record another one. It's 14-11. A 3-0 run here by the Yellow Jackets. Kindle serving again. Wingett, good pass up front, gonna go right to Pottis. Across the double, nice play there by Kindle. Nuss goes on 2, back to Kloppenstein. Tracked down by Herrick, pushed over to Schneider, down. And Sidney coming to life as they trail now by 2. Wapak gonna take a quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. Run down through our sponsors one more time. Minster Bank, Streetman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Kogi Plumbing, NKT Productions, and NKTelco Sports. Ben, it's been early on, it was all Wapak that pushed out, I believe, to a 14-8 advantage. The last 4 in a row have been Sidney. They still need 2 more. A lot of momentum going here. See if Kindle can fight through the timeout as she's back to serve for the Sidney Yellow Jackets here in our 5th and final set at Sidney High School.
Yeah, gutsy play by the Yellow Jackets here to get back in this.
And that one mishandled by Wingett, and just like that, we have a 1-point game. Still a 1-point Wapak lead. As Kindle has served 5 straight, needs 1 more here to tie the match. That is in, picked up by Crawford. Set to you-know-who, Pottis blocked at the net. Tolbert gets it back across. They're gonna go on 2, and that one's gonna drop for Mackenzie Kloppenstein, Katie Kloppenstein. And that'll do it as Wapak takes it in 5. We'll take a quick break and back with our post-game stats. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Carriage Works has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. Carriage Works thrives on customer satisfaction, We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Welcome back to Sidney High School, where the Wapak Redskins are victorious in 5. Here with our post-game stats is Ben Ayers.
Yeah, again, congratulations to the Wapak Redskins, battling back from 2 sets down, coming back to win those last 2 very close matches, 25-22 and 15-13, as they dominated most of that 5th set before Sidney went on that big run. Wapak able to battle out that last point, though, to get the victory. Some of the stats for tonight for Wapak had a total of 51 team kills, 44 team aces, and 7 blocks, and some big play at the net tonight, both by senior Sarah Pottis and sophomore Mackenzie Wilson. For Sidney, team-wise, they had 54 kills, 2 blocks, and 10 aces, and some big play from their seniors today, too. Emily Tolbert played very well, rotating in and out, playing at the front of the net tonight, and a great play today by also their senior setter, Carrie Ness.
Good match all the way around. You know, Sidney came out battling, win those first 2. Wapak, you knew wasn't going to lay down, and they come back and win the next 2. And when Sidney really looked like they were going to just fold it up at the end there, really fought back just a little short. It's tough when you get down. Was it 12-6 or 14-8, I think is what it was at one point.
14-8, yep.
And they rang 5 or 6 off in a row there to get to 15 or 14-13 and just couldn't quite close in. But overall, just a very good effort by both of these teams tonight. So that's going to do it, except for our player of the game for Sidney, which is their setter, Carrie Nuss.
Again, Carrie, one of those things, just had 1 kill, 1 ace on the night, but all over the floor. The team struggled to kind of pass well early on, and she was able to get herself in position to try to set her teammates up. Had 1 phenomenal play where she kind of came out of nowhere and had the pancake save to keep the play and point alive. And I just want to congratulate the senior Carrie Nuss and her hard effort tonight in battling Sidney back. Even though they came up short, she played very well.
So that's going to do it for us here tonight at Sidney High School. I'd like to thank our director, Daniel Allen, our replay person, Tyler Wolf, our cameraman, Ian Bullheimer, my partner, Ben Ayers. I'm Greg Burning. Thanks for watching and have a great evening.